Hello my lovable lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a bit of a get ready with me kind of wear test day thing we have going on. So let me just show you what I have. So in this bag I have purchased a few things. So I picked up a few things from the Too Faced Erika Jayne line that I'm excited to try. I didn't get everything because obviously I don't need everything. I'm not that big of a YouTuber to dump all my money into every single product and see if they all work. So I got the things that appealed to me. We're just gonna test out what I did pick up. So I got the, I think this is so cute. Before I get started, there are warning labels on these because the names of them are so like crazy. Like this one's not crazy, this one's just called Polite, but the other one in this kit is called DSL, which I think we all know what that means. So I think that's really funny. Really excited about opening this up. This is something that I've been searching for years. Benefit had something like this like 10 years ago. It was like a powder puff that had glitter in it and you could like puff it all over your body. And Rihanna came out with one during Christmas, which was okay, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. It wasn't the puff that I was looking for that was like the Benefit one that I was so familiar with from like 10 years ago. Like I had it in high school. My mom got it for me for Christmas one year. It was like a big deal. Like I loved that powder puff. It came in like 3 different shades. My sister got one, I got one, my mom got one. So we had all of them. We all shared them and they don't make them anymore. And I've been searching for something similar to that since then. And Too Faced came out with this and it is exactly what I have been looking for. It is a puff, it is glitter, it smells good, and this one you can even eat. It tastes delicious. Is that not amazing? Like, oh, it smells so good. So inside of here it says, roll and pat, show them your sass, pussycat, Erika Jayne. And this is actually called Pat the Puss, which I think is really funny. So let's just tear this open and splash a little bit of this on our décolleté. Ew! I got powder everywhere. So you open it up, it smells delicious already. Alright, here goes nothing. Okay, so it's not all that shiny, so let's try and apply a little bit more. Let's just dump all of it we can on our puff. Okay, there we go. That is so pretty. You see that? I know I'm really bony, excuse that, but like the shine, that's what we're focusing on, the shine. I think that's beautiful. So already loving this, already. Just a little bit more. I can't help myself. Okay, so far I really love this product. Like this is amazing. It is everything I've been looking for years. It smells delicious. It tastes like a sugar cookie. It goes on beautifully. Like look at this just glow that I have going on right here. I want to put some on the rest of my body, but I'm all like covered up, so it would be totally pointless and it would just get on my clothes, so I'm not gonna do that. But we'll test it out again in summer, like when we're wearing hardly anything. That'll be really fun, I think. So I think I'm really gonna like that one during the summer. Especially during the summer. Okay, so moving on from the Pat the Puss, which I absolutely love. This is the Too Faced Erika Jayne Polite Lip Kit. And the other one is called the DSL Lip Kit. So this one comes with a lip gloss and a lip liner. So let's see those. The DSL one was really pretty. Like I liked the lip gloss in the DSL one, but I did not like the lip liner. But the lip gloss was really pretty. Let's just swatch these real quick so you guys can check them out. Super pink. So Polite is a pretty good name for these, I think, just because it's so bright and pink. So there are the swatches, if you guys can see that. Like the lip gloss is really sheer, but the lip liner that goes with it, not so sheer, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna be daring today. We're gonna be bold. Live to be bold, my friends. So yes, we're gonna try this out. Went ahead and unboxed that. Really excited about that. So, you know, let's just go ahead and do it. I just want to see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so let's start with the lip liner in the shade. I'm assuming it's Polite as well. It says Too Faced Polite Lips, Erika Jayne, Housewife Pink Lip Liner. Housewife Pink Lip Liner. Okay, we're definitely not a housewife, and we're definitely not into pink. We like lip liners, so let's just see how we like it. So this is super bright, so let's just go ahead and fill in the lip with this, and then we'll put the lip gloss on top of it. There we go. What do we think? Nice and juicy pink. That is a juicy fucking pink. Dang, y'all. I don't know. I don't really do pinks most of the time. We'll see. We'll try it out. We'll give it its fair shot. Oh, so now I see on the back of the box it says Polite and Pretty is the lip gloss, and then Housewife Pink is the lip liner. But the package deal is called Polite Lips. I get it now, I understand. I overlooked it. My faux pas. So now let's just go ahead and jump into the rest of the face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, which has been something I've been gravitating towards lately. Just an amazing primer. Fills in all my pores, mattifies. It doesn't accentuate this dry spot that I have here that will not go away no matter what I put on it. So that's good, and it also mattifies my oil through my T-zone right here, so it's a pretty good primer for me. I feel like it's a pretty good primer for everyone, like it's good for all skin types, but I think some people are like, oh, I don't want to spend $52 on a primer. I'm like, bitch, that $52 primer will last you all year. It's worth it. You don't have to be cheap and to look good. Let me take that back. You don't have to be cheap to look good. You can be on a budget and look good. For our foundation today, we have the Tarte Face Tape, but this is the new one, the brand new one that they just came out with, and I have it in the shade Fair Light Neutral, which is the same shade that I have in the Shape Tape, so hopefully this will work. I have not tried it at all yet. I know that I like the Shape Tape, but then again, I'm more of a greasy girl, so I like anything mattifying, super mattifying, full coverage, anything like that. Shape Tape Nation, I love how it's face tape, but then they have Shape Tape Nation on the box. Like, I thought we were moving away from Shape Tape. I thought that was the whole point in the face tape, was to move away from the Shape Tape, because people were like, oh, it's too dry, oh, it's too matte, oh, it's too cakey, oh, it's just whatever, you know. I thought this was the whole point in this foundation, and then they put Shape Tape Nation right on the side. I'm like, really? Okay, but anyways, it is a full coverage, a flawless natural matte finish. Yes, we love that. We love the matte, and that's pretty much it. So I'm assuming that it has a long wear. It doesn't advertise like a long wear or anything, but I'm assuming since it's Tarte, it's going to be a long wear. The Shape Tape is a long wear. I've already got my primer on, so let's just jump into this. Oh, it's in a pump. Look at this, you guys. It's in a pump. I love it. Squirt, 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 squirt. Okay, so that should be enough. And let's just buff that in using our Morphe 444 brush. I forgot to pull my hair back. This is gonna be all in the way. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, let me get my hair pulled back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Got the hair pulled back now, zoomed you in a little bit closer, so let's just go to town with the face tape. It's weird to do foundation when you already have your lips on. Like, I don't know if I've ever done this in this process or this order, but first time for everything, right? Right. So that covered almost all of the face. Let me get just a little bit more to cover like the forehead area. So that went on really well. Like, really like the finish on that. Loving the shade match. It feels super duper smooth. It's not overly cakey. It doesn't feel super matte, but still matte at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not like drying kind of matte. That's what I'm trying to say. And it didn't accentuate that dry spot right here. Like, check it out. It just covered it up. Even like this little spot right here. Yeah, so far, winning! We like it! Okay, so now we want to do a concealer. So what concealer do we want to use today? I guess let's just use the Tarte Shape Tape, since we're doing Tarte anyways. Alright, so I'm going to grab my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral, I think. Yeah, Fair Neutral. So let's just go ahead and brighten everything up just a bit. And I'm just going to blend that out using my Fenty concealer brush, which is a little dirty. Excuse that. I need to wash my brushes so bad. But you guys, like I said in my last video, who in the hell has time for that? Like, you have to dedicate a whole day to it. It's just like, dude. Like, I have to like make sure that I'm off of work that day and don't have to go to work until late the next day so that I can ensure that they're dry. Or else I'll just have to be applying things on my fingers and look a little funky. Funky, funky. I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. I will do it again. So I work at Sephora, right? And when you work at a Sephora, you have a beauty educator come and educate you about the products. Well, bigger Sephoras have an educator on site, like in San Francisco or like the Bay Area, Sacramento, something like that. They have beauty educators on site that just work in the store. We're a smaller Sephora, so we have a district educator who comes around to like each Sephora, like Chico, Redding, Grass Valley, all that jazz, like all the smaller cities in Northern California. So she's our beauty advisor, but she's super cool. I like her, don't get me wrong. I have not seen her in probably 3 or 4 months, I think. She's supposed to come every month. Last month, they did not call me in for her, like while she was there. She left early and they didn't call me in, so I didn't get to see her. Pretty upset about that. They weren't even gonna give me my gratis, even though it wasn't my fault that I wasn't there, until I made a Facebook post about it, and it got turned into a huge deal. Like, all I did was like vent. I was like, wow, no one called me in for education day, I missed it again. Pretty much all that I said, and it got turned into a huge deal, like got spread all over Facebook. Like, I had people at work talking about, did you hear what Whitney put on Facebook? I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So yeah, anyways, that got turned into a huge deal. But our educator was supposed to come again yesterday, and she canceled, but she was sick, so I understand she canceled. But it's just like, dude, like, this is like the 5th month in a row that I won't see her, and then next month when she's coming, I'll be on vacation. So that'll be like 6 months without any education whatsoever. Like, I still get the gratis and everything if I'm there for the month, which I don't really care about the gratis. I just want the education. I want to be educated on the products so that I can tell other people about them, so that when someone comes in, they're like, hey, can you tell me what the squalene in this does? That I'm not just like, yeah, I want to know what squalene is. I want to know what it does for your body, which, if you want to know about squalene, I'll tell you guys. But the point of it is that I won't be getting any education for like 6 months. This will be like the 6th month that I'm going without any education. I'm just like, this is upsetting. It's just upsetting. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just upsetting. Like, I'm not mad at anyone. I know it's not anyone's fault, obviously. It's just, I just feel kind of bummed. It's just like, dude. But that's just how I'm feeling about the situation right now. Just a little salty, but I need to let that go. Just venting to you guys because I love you. So, we've got the foundation on. We've got the concealer on. Everything looks a little brighter, and I'm kind of loving it. So, let's set everything before it creases on us. So, what do we want to use as setting powder? I don't have a new setting powder or anything, so let's just use our Huda powder in the shade Pound Cake, which is a baking powder, but I don't bake, so we're just going to dust this on real quick because all the other powders I have are like light reflecting, and I feel like those are specifically good for under your eyes and not really good for everywhere else, especially if you're greasy like me. It just might make you look a little shiny. So we're gonna go with the Huda powder. I'm just gonna jump into that using my Joa powder brush, which needs to be cleaned. All my brushes need to be cleaned, don't judge me. Oh my god, it's so fragrant. So fragrant. Like, it's fragrant like, if you're familiar with the Coty's Airspun powder, it's fragrant like that. But I don't know which fragrance is better. Like, do I prefer the Coty's Airspun fragrance, like the old lady fragrance, or do I prefer this perfumey kind of overly done old lady fragrance? Because they're both pretty old lady to me. Maybe that's just me though. But I'm like, why put this funky ass fragrance in it to begin with? Like, I don't think it needs it. Like, I feel like this product can be made just fine without this fragrance. So I'm just like, why did they do this? What's the point? What's the purpose? I'm gonna need the tea, you guys. I need the tea. Why is there fragrance in this powder? Alright, we've got that on. Now let's go ahead and jump into brows because they're looking a little weird. So I'm just going to use the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Grind and wipe off all that excess product, because otherwise this just does not work for me. So I'm so blind, you guys. I have been using the wrong prescription of contacts for almost a year now, just because I've been too broke to afford to buy my new contacts. But tax season finally came around and I can afford to buy contacts, so I need to go do that today before I forget, because I'm blind as hell. Like, people be like asking me things at work and I'm all like, what does it say? Like, I don't know, I can't see anything. Everything's blurry to me, so I have to get contacts like today. So I'm trying to hurry up and get ready so that I can run and grab contacts before I have to go to work. Okay, so I picked this up at Ulta yesterday. Really excited about this. It's super cute. They're not supposed to be released until March, I think, but they already have them in store, and like I go in there all the time and I'm always like, what do you guys have that's new? And they were like, I'll just go ahead and sell it to her. So this is the Amethyst contour brush, the It Cosmetics Amethyst contour brush, which comes with an amethyst bracelet right here, which I think is super duper cute. Like, I'm a sucker for gemstones, especially amethyst. I needed a new contour brush anyways, and it's an It brush. I'm just like, dude. I think it was like $35 for the set, which is not that bad when you consider an It cosmetic brush, because most of the time they're like $30 anyways, and then you get this little cute little bracelet in there as well. So it's like, oh, okay, might as well. And I needed the contour brush anyway, so it's not like it's a total waste. It's not like I just went in there and I was like, ooh, this is pretty. Like, no, like I saw them online and I thought about, like, they had three different kinds. They had a rose quartz, a turquoise, I think it's, or jade. I don't know if it's turquoise or jade. And then the amethyst one, which I think the rose quartz is the foundation one. And I can't remember what the other one, I think it's a powder brush. The jade one is a powder brush. And this one is your contour, which I needed a contour brush, and it just so happens that amethyst is my favorite stone, purple is my favorite color. So this worked out perfect for me. It could not have worked out any better. So look at this cute little bracelet. Like, that is just adorable. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that on. I think that's super cute. So this is the brush. I don't like that it's got this big wide handle at the bottom. Like, if it tapered down, that would be nice, just so it could fit into my brush cup a little bit better, but that's okay. I forgive you, It Cosmetics, because you make really good brushes. So we're going to experiment a little bit more with our Pretty Vulgar bronzer, which I got in a BoxyCharm, and I like it a lot so far, so let's just continue using this. It goes on really pigmented, so just like, doot doot. And that's all you need. Like, literally. Like, you guys see that shit? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Carve out that chin a little bit. Not that I really need it because I'm so bony, but I don't know. I feel like it just looks weird without that shadow underneath it when I have shadows everywhere else. If that makes sense. Like, I don't necessarily need to slim down my nose. I have a pretty slim nose. I just have a hump in it, so that's the only thing. But I contour it anyways, because if I don't, it just looks weird without the shadow, if that makes any kind of sense. Just because I have so much shadow everywhere else. Like, shadow, shadow, shadows. And then, like, just blank. It's like, no girl, do better. So that's pretty. Loving the bronzer, so let's go ahead and contour the nose a little bit. Make those lips just a little bit poutier with that pink lip gloss. Yeah, baby. Okay, so now we need a blush. So what kind of blush do we want to use today? Let's use this one. This is the Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Kit. So this will be our blush and our highlighter. It's just a little mini duo. It's pretty, I figure the pink will match the pink pretty well. So let's just go in with this. And I'm going to do that using my Smashbox Precision Blush Brush. That's pretty. We like that, right? Okay, so now let's just pop into this highlight shade right here. I'm going to do that using, let's see, I don't have a spectacular highlighting brush. Let's just use this little Walgreens highlighting brush that I have and just dip into this side right here. Where is it at? Where's the glow? Let me wet my brush with the setting spray real quick, because I'm not feeling the glow. A little better. I don't know. I just like my highlight to send me to the moon, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's pretty, but subtle. That's pretty. Why doesn't it show up like that on my cheeks? Is it just my lighting? I bet it's just my lighting and I just can't see it. I'm supposed to be ordering new lights soon, so coming soon, new lighting to the Whitney channel. That would be nice, right? All right, so we've got most of the face done. So now let's move into the eyes. What do we want to do on our eyes today? I'd like something quick and simple, maybe. Ugh, my coffee's getting cold, gross. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do on our eyes today? Ooh, so I got these ColourPop shadows recently and I kind of want to put them to the test. I think I tried some of them already. Oh, I did. I already tried this one, but I don't remember how it turned out. I kind of want to incorporate this in there somehow with the Set to Stun color. I'm just gonna apply using my finger and I'm just gonna play for a little bit. This is the shade Coconut. I'm just gonna try and like pat that in the outer V. Let's just see. So how do we feel about the blue, guys? It might be too much, but we've already got it on there now, so let's just roll with it. Now I think I want to pop into the shade Set to Stun, which is pretty light when you put it on. That's just the swatch of it. So I think I'm just gonna pat that over the rest of the lid and see what that looks like. So that's pretty, I think. We definitely need some kind of transition color. Let me pop into the Modern Renaissance palette. This is a really good one for transitions, and since it is kind of our palette of the month, let's just grab that. So I'm just going to use this shade, let's do Raw Sienna, this one right here. Much better, much better. Okay, so now we're definitely gonna need an inner corner highlight. Do we wanna do an eyeliner? We're gonna skip eyeliner. Eyeliner I feel like is just kind of overdone. Like, I don't know, that was a huge thing like maybe like 5 years ago, and now it's just like we just use eyeshadow to line our eyes. Like that's what works, and it's easy, and you don't have to like pull and tug on your eye. Like that's drives me absolutely insane. But I will say, if you do like eyeliners and you want a good long lasting one, all of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners are amazing. I think they're $25 a piece, but they're absolutely amazing. They're not going to wear off on you. They're not going to smudge. They're not going to like do that transfer thing where they like lay up here when you like open your eye for too long, or if your eye waters, how it smears. It's not going to do any of that jazz. So they're absolutely amazing eyeliners. If you do like eyeliners, that's what I go for. I recommend them highly. So let's just pop into some mascara then. And I have a new mascara somewhere around here. Here it is, I found it. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. Can you guys read that? There we go. Yes, so I'm really excited about this. They sent this to me, or Sephora sent this to me when I ordered the Hourglass Vanish Foundation, which did not work out, but I still get to keep this, so that's kind of awesome. So let's pop this on and see how we like it. Pat McGrath Mascara, I mean, I love her eyeshadows, so. Oh my god, this mascara, you guys. Like, look at this bare eye. Look at this beautiful eye. Like, are you kidding me? Yes, girl, I'm living for this. Okay, let's do the other eye. There we go. So how do we feel about that mascara, y'all? I think I'm gonna give my lashes just a little bit of a curl and leave them like this and just test out this mascara today and see what everyone else thinks about it, because I like it a lot so far. There we go, give them a little bit of a lift. So, how do we like this? Let's just go ahead and set everything real quick. Woo! Was a little close with that. Kind of saturated my face, but that's okay. That's okay. As long as it stays in place, you know what I mean? Okay guys, so that is pretty much it for our finished look with our Get Ready With Me face tape, Too Faced Erika Jayne collab, blah blah blah, all that jazz. So what do we think about the finished look? Are we liking it? Are we loving it? Are we hating it? What do we think? Just give me a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know in the comment box, you know, however you feel like doing it. Just give me some feedback. I always appreciate it. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for our Get Ready With Me face tape review, Too Faced Erika Jayne reveal. So all in all, I like the face tape a lot so far. I'll do a wear test with you guys and like show you how it wore at the end of the day, just how it held up and everything. I'm really loving the Erika Jayne products from Too Faced. Honestly, I was not going to purchase any of these because I was like, oh, housewives, whatever, I don't do that shit. I don't even know who Erika Jayne is. I'm not feeding into that. And then all the girls at Sephora were like, no, Erika Jayne is so awesome. Like, she's the greatest thing ever and the packaging is so cute. When we actually received the products, I was like, okay, let's check them out. So we opened them up to make testers and it was like, holy shit, I actually want this stuff. So I bought it. I can't help it. I really like it though. So I give it an A+, the things that I tried. I know there's a highlighter, there's another lip kit, and I think there's the lip injection lip plumper. That one we did have. I passed on that one because it is just way too pink. It's like bright pink, like almost red sparkly pink. I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Like, this is as pink as Whitney's going. She doesn't do pink very well. So, skipped on that one. I skipped on the highlighter because we didn't actually receive it in yet. I skipped on the eyeshadow palette because I don't want it, don't need it, don't need to waste the money on it. I'm not even going to try it. I have a feeling I probably would like the shadows, but I already have so many Too Faced palettes, I can't justify buying another one. But I could justify buying these products, so I went ahead and did that. But all in all, everything gets an A+ so far, so I'll just check in with you guys at the end of the day and let you guys know how everything wore, alright? So I'll see you in a few hours. Okay guys, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. It's time to call it a day because I'm not happy with this foundation. Let's just check it out. Like, from a distance, doesn't look all that bad, you know what I mean? Looks pretty okay. But wait, there's more. Now that we're a little bit up close, do you see what I'm talking about here? Do you see every single pore, every line, every just imperfection in my face is shown off by this foundation. I don't know if it's the foundation that's doing it or if it is the powder, because I feel like I have tried the Huda powder before with a foundation and I had a similar result. So I'm going to try this foundation again with a different powder and hopefully I'll have a different result. But so far, no ma'am, no ma'am. This is just, so far, no, we give it a thumbs down. Just, I mean, do you guys even see what I'm talking about here? Like you can literally see every pore. What the hell is this? Nobody wants that. And like, I didn't look at myself literally all day at work until like the very end of the night when I caught a second. Like, I was busy all day and then I finally caught a second to actually look at myself and I was just like, dude, like it had like piled up in this line right here. Both of these lines, like I literally had to like scrape it out and then just kind of pat it back down so it didn't look weird. And it still looks weird. Like, ew. I'm not happy with it. Not happy. Not a happy customer. So yeah, those are my feelings on the Tarte Face Tape, which I really had high hopes for, and so far it has just really let me down. It has let me down. I'll give it another shot with another powder. I know it wasn't the primer because the primer that I used was the Tarte primer, and that primer is amazing. It works with everything. So I know it wasn't the primer. Possibly the powder, because I've only used the powder a few times and I know I had a similar experience with one other foundation and I blamed it on the foundation, but now I'm beginning to think it might be the powder. So I'll try this again with another powder and update you guys after I do that. I'll be on the lookout for that in another video if you guys are subscribed. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Even though I had a horrible makeup day, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. You know I really appreciate it. If you really liked my vibe and you want to see more of me, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that even more. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me and I'll be seeing a lot more of you very soon. Alright, I love you guys. Peace out.